It's another day. The dailies are disappearing. The weekly just disappeared. And I am at Meat Week. Right here on the map. This event should be starting up any moment here. And something's shooting over there, but I'm sure some player will show up and kill it. There we go. Graham's Meat Cook. Oh, yeah. Let's see what reappears here. Okay, the weeklies are coming back up. Complete the event, Graham's Meat Cook. I don't know if I'll be able to do that in time, because I will be bouncing around between this and D4. That goes like I can do RoboBrain's arm. 18 of them? Holy. But I can do 2 on each RoboBrain, so that's nice. Mod energy weapon, that's easy. Eat vegetables, easy. Drink tea, very easy. Scrump, that's a gimme. Looks like the only really difficult one is going to be Graham's Meat Cook. I'm going to have to hit that every hour today, because I think my sub... Oh, I mean, I could do it after the sub expires. That's no big deal. It's just easier to do it when I have a sub, I guess. Well, actually, probably it doesn't make any difference. Let's see. Scrap clothing or weapon. That's easy. Or crafter scrap. It's just going to be a gimme. This is going to be the only really tricky one. Just a matter of finding RoboBrains, because they only spawn... Well, they spawn all over, but I tend to find them best at Dire Chemical, Robco, let's see where else. Just those places, really. I'll have to look it up. I think there's RoboBrains. I normally don't go inside, but Dire Chemical always has a couple of them. I'll have to look it up. I don't think I've ever seen them at Red Rocket, but I'll have to look up, and what typically happens is I don't do something for a while and I forget that mobs are in certain places. I've forgotten that, you know, I can find, oh yeah, RoboBrains are here and here and here. All right, so excellent. People are showing up. I'm doing my part. I'm phoning it in by sitting here turning a spit. Okay, now let's look at the dailies. Okay, very easy, very easy, very easy, very easy. All very easy. In like 10 minutes. Okay, so the thing I'm really hoping for is at least one copy of the wagon, the weenie wagon that drops that lets you create the what is it? It's a resource. It's dog food. That's what I want most out of this. I have everything else that I could possibly want, I think. But we're just going to turn the spit here. We're just going to wait. I know it's kind of boring. But that's him. So he's turning a spit. She's turning a spit. So this is each hour for this. So we're just going to sit here. I'm not going to do anything else. Oh, and the other thing you have to do for the daily is, you know, complete primal cuts. You just basically have to show up. If you don't know what to do, there are guides online. You can actually solo this, but you have to be very quick. I've soloed it before, and you run around with like a chicken with its head cut off, basically. I'll be back in a moment while this continues to go. As I look over the bills that arrived today, or yesterday, lots of people. That's one thing about jumping on this the moment the event starts, you know, the day that the event begins, and for the next few days, many people will be showing up every hour on a public server. After about 5 or 6 days, you get much fewer people because they sort of get burned out on. So the fact that it lasts 2 weeks is like, eh. There we go. Completed. Humans won Meat Week. Is this going to bug out on me? Nope, it didn't good. It used to bug out and lock you out. All right, so let's see what we got. Under new items, rib plushie. That's nice. Title carnivore. Excellent. I'll grab that. That's per account, right? All right, so let's... Here, carnivore. Plastic fruit bowl. Okay. So, not really what I wanted. Let's see if Graham has anything for sale. I think he does. I think it might be different from his normal list. Oh, he's busy. I have to come back, like, on... Which I'm going to do now. I do have to do a Primal Cuts event. Got it. That's, it happens every 15 minutes. Basically, wow, lots of ammo from me doing nothing. I love it. Every 15 minutes, there will be an event in various parts of the world. And you do want to be on a public server for that because it's so much easier. Good. All right. Going to a private server to do the rest of these, at least the dailies. The weeklies I can just do throughout the week. There's no rush. And yes, I can do them on, outside of the subscription if I feel like it. It's just not having the survival tent and not having the bottomless ammo and scrap containers are really, really bad without it, There's a primal event, or primal cut event. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do my dailies. Because those primal cuts will be ongoing a lot. They'll be like... I'm surprised it's actually happening right now. Let's go back to my camp. I'll do these separately. I'll do him on stream, and then I'll do her off stream. That sounds naughty. Okay. My camp build for her at her fishery. Any fish? Yes, there's fish. Nice. All right, so hopefully... All right, here we go. That's at her camp. We can ignore that. Right? Why is it so much? Jeez Louise. All right, so you can solo primal cuts, especially in the lower areas. You can solo it in a high area if you're really well geared. I used to have a camp that was right here, and I also had a camp down at this one that was like super full and it was really fun to be in. It had like a platform, and I just went all out, and I don't have any pictures of it anymore because I deleted my pictures by accident, which sucks. And I wasn't streaming then, so I don't have a stream of it. So that's sad. All right, so let's buy and sell. So let's go up here. I'm in my little store. It has to be for above 0 caps. Let's just sell a piece of ammo. Let's sell a gamma round for 1 cap. There we go. Has to be at least 1 cap. 0 caps does not count.
I wish I had some fresh cranberries.
Yeah, I bet.
Try out this relish recipe.
All right, so I'm going to send her over here to buy it. That way they each get credit. You could just be on a public server and run around and just buy something cheap, like just a single bullet from someone, right? Or, a stim pack or whatever it is that you, preferably somebody that you need, that you can buy from them. But if there's nothing you need, just buy whatever the cheapest item is, as long as it's at least 1 cap. There we go. Both got credit. She's going to go back to her camp. Human enemies kill Snellygasters. Snellygasters over here at Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. Now, 3 Snellygasters, unless the treasure hunter event is still going and A treasure hunter took one of its places, or one of their places. Nope, I'm good. Okay, now I get to highlight and show you the power of this weapon. Let's go in health a little bit. There we go. This weapon is insane. Whoops. This weapon. Look at that. Yes, I'm not in stealth for a couple of those, but that was pretty amazing. I did, I think yesterday I explained how I lowered the volume. Okay, wolf ribs. Go to Automaker Cabin. There are always wolves here. But I'm talking private server. There's always wolves here. So we're going to kill some wolves. See how long I can remain in caution. That's amazing, isn't it? Just amazing. Okay, I'm in danger now, so oh, poor guy. I'll put you out in misery. Yeah, we feel compassion towards things that aren't real. Okay, so build a floor or wall decoration. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to build a floor decoration. And of course, the rule is you have to create it using new materials. You can't just place something that you've previously placed and stored. So it has to be a new using raw materials like steel, which is what I'm going to do here. So equal, go to build. I'm going to go to, so I'm going to go in over here and just destroy this. That way it doesn't keep using up space. Floor decor, 1 steel. This is the cheapest thing I can make. Oh. Tell you what, this is annoying. I'm going to go to a different camp. I'm going to fire up this camp over here. The Morgantown event camp. That way I have lots more space, you know, to make things. Because the camp on the water is basically maxed out. A lot of it having to do with vegetables upstairs that I almost never use anymore. I should probably just like rethink the whole vegetable farm thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll remove those. Notice I'm hitting space to scrap. That way they don't appear in the stored section. See, there's nothing listed there. If I were to store them, they would count against my camp budget. And then the next time I went to go put them down, I would get no credit because they've already been created. So it's only create new items and place them in your camp. All right, so human enemies, I'm going to go to Point Pleasant. It's the best place for that, in my opinion. Not only is, but there's a lot of enemies, like 20, almost 25 enemies. 25 human enemies. Plus, while you're here, you can pick up Mothman eggs if you ever want to make anything with Mothman eggs. Like brain bombs, for instance. Or omelet. I think brain bombs, right? I'm going to take a berry mentats by hitting 6 on my keyboard. I am just testing out this weapon. I did try to make it less. It still has that reverberation that's loud, which I don't like. The idea with this weapon is you can use it from stealth as long as you remain in caution. If you go to danger, then you no longer get any of the stealth perks from the cards. Like Bird Operative and Mr. Sandman no longer works. Those 2 cards. Now I could put in Furious cards, and those would always be active, but they're not as powerful as the stealth ones. So the idea is I try to stay in stealth, right? And by killing very quickly and hopefully not get discovered, but I was discovered. Now I can try to get back into stealth by coming out of stealth and then sneaking again, but that doesn't always work. There, now it's working. Okay, now I'm back in caution. You can see the little... They're apart. As I remain in caution longer. And now I'm in danger again. They've seen where I'm firing from, so now they have a beat on me. But it still is pretty powerful outside of stealth. But yeah, I probably should have gone to a Furious build for this. Build, it's over here on 4. It does put on Furious perks. I don't even need to stay in stealth, right? At this point, it's just sort of not really a stealth build anymore. Now I'm just sort of overkilling, just because it's fun. I like testing this weapon. Okay, back in stealth. I go back to my stealth build. Alright, okay, so sell wolf ribs. I have to make wolf. Collect caps. Let's go to my Bright's camp here, and then there's a train station not too far away. I can craft the wolf ribs at her place and then sell them at the other place. One of the nice things about camps in the forest is they don't get attacked by giant creatures, just by little ones. Why is there not... Did this get destroyed? Did I not put glass there? That's weird. There should be glass there. Anyway, so let's go to my camp build and cook some wolf ribs. Meat. Wolf ribs. That works. I'm going to drop one for her, because she doesn't need to go kill them. She just needs to sell them. Come on. All the way at the top, huh? Now she doesn't have to go kill wolves. But now he can go and sell things at Sutton Station. Normally she's up at Morgantown, but I've decided, for a little while anyway, I want to have her little fish catch fish. So she has the fishery location, which is not super elegant. It's my typical open floor plan, just functional more than anything else. My brain is like super excited. Like I'll probably get disenchanted fairly quickly, but right now I'm like, ooh, a new shiny thing, a new shiny thing. I want to go play the new shiny thing. All right, so I definitely have to sell the wolf ribs. And I can't because I'm maxed out on this stuff. Let me see. Let's go buy a recall circuit board. Yes. That'll open up.
Human flesh is not acceptable. Tender.
There we go. Now I can just sell a bunch of extra shit. Get my... I made my gold. Now I'm just selling extra stuff just to sell it.
5-finger discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers.
Come on, get out of my way. Good God, quit showing me all that shit right there. I need to be able to see what I'm selling. I'm saving Nuka Colas to make grenades because they're going to increase cost of like the material requirements to make them. All right. All right, that's good for now. I think that's all for him for the day, right? Oh no, primal cuts, yeah. Let's go do the weekly first. Let's go. Gonna go back to my camp. Now, I could have scrapped all that armor that I sold to the vendor. That would have been a more sane, but I wasn't thinking ahead, and I had forgotten about what was the weekly. So there's that. Okay, what can I do right here? I can craft flare at a tinker bench. So I'll go in here. What is it? Souvenirs? Yeah. 1, 2.
Hello?
All right, so there's that. I don't think I can like get rid of it, right? It's like a. If I do this. Oh wow! I just produced. Yeah, steel is like the easiest thing to make. Okay, just delete those. Drink tea. Get a tea machine. Company tea. Get one. It's really good. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a fantastic AP regen buff. You can make tea. Like you can like find these little red flowers. They're not glowy like this, the blood leaves. And then you can find the little blue flowers, which look like this, I believe. So grab one of these, soot flower, and then a blood leaf. You can find these all over the forest. The blood leaves along the water lines. But I also have a couple right here, which is kind of nice. And then it's like blood leaf tea, I think it's called.
Again sometime soon.
Here to my camp build. Go in here to the cookie thing. And I say, show me all the things. Nope, that's not it. Drinks. Is that it? I know it's one of those things.
How you doing?
You can make company too. Blood leaf tea. Infused blood leaf tea. No, I don't want that one. It's too big. Simple blood leaf tea. Oh, I need. I don't even need the. I don't even need those flowers. I was thinking of that for something else. You just need boiled water. So, I have a boiled water generator here, or you can take water out of a lake and boil it. All drinks. Simple blood leaf tea. Boom. Drink one of those, right? Gives you little HP. Boom, boom. That would count as 2. That would count as well. Okay, cripple a ghoul. Let's go to Vault 76 for this. Now, the beautiful thing about crippling it with this build is I can shoot an enemy once and cripple every single one of their limbs. It's beautiful. It's like using a shotgun, basically, just via a card. So I'm going to go to that build as scatter shot. 20% of the damage dealt to a limb is applied to all limbs. So I can go over here and just basically target like the chest, for instance, or even the head. It should just go boom. There it is. Cripple a ghoul's leg. 8, 10 should be 10 because they have 2 legs. And why can't I loot it? That's really confusing to me. It does this. Swap to this weapon real quick. See? Soot flowers. For a different recipe than the one I was thinking. Okay. Goes up by 2 each time. Because each of them have 2 legs. I'll probably join the, do a prime event at 12:45, most likely. So those ghouls' legs. And again, the weird loot with, I have a loot bag replacer that basically replaces loot with a little present. And it's a mod. And it's confusing because it doesn't always work correctly. Like it just, Like normally, like when you kill something with an energy weapon like this, you can create like a pile, like a goo pile. So what's happening there, I think, is they're being turned into goo piles on occasion, and the mod doesn't know what to do with it, so it just doesn't show anything. Positive, that's just my theory. I'll go to my Furious build on this, just in case I get discovered. 3, 4. See my Furious stack starting up there? Okay, so RoboBrain is the dude that looks like, it looks like R2-D2 almost. Like that. That's a RoboBrain. Am I not tracking that? That didn't work. Oh, because I don't have that card on, do I? No, I do. Weird. Primal cuts. Maybe I'll just go right for the arm. Maybe it doesn't work that way for a Protectron. I'm glad it's Protectrons because there's plenty of them here. Yeah, the risk here is that I'm discovered and I get... Come on, fusion cores. There we go. Well, you can kill very quickly, so even if you're discovered, hopefully you can, like... Blow up already, thank you. Alright, so more... Some Protectrons. There's another RoboBrain and a couple more Protectrons here. See if I can get out of here unscathed, even in this build. Three. Excellent. Screws. It's unfortunate that the crippling is not working. I don't know why that's happening. But at least it's including Protectrons, because RoboBrains are kind of hard to find, in general. They only appear in certain places. Like, I can even go to Watoga, where all the enemies are friendly to me, and I can just, like, cripple their arms there as well. Obviously, I'm not getting credit for those guys, but I'm just trying to get rid of them. Trying to get out of danger here. Why am I still in danger? What's still targeting me? Is it that guy? Something still knows where I am. Let me stealth over here and see if I can get out of danger quickly. There we go. Alright, so let's go down to Robco. Robco Research. My wife's and I anniversary. We've been married 25 years today. Yay us. I think the marriage might actually work. It might last. We'll see. I don't know, 25 years. It's cutting it close, isn't it? Arm. Ooh. Legendary. Nice. I'll need to stay away from him because he's going to explode, but I can at least loot him from over here. Using area loot. Just need 6 more. Arm. That was the robot exploding. And I'll just go down here and check the vendor and also check and just like can't do it in VATS, but I can at least aim at their arms and cripple their arms. Because you can do that outside of VATS. You just can't crit outside of VATS. But you can cripple very easily. You just have to basically target anything and you'll cripple it. So like if I I just come up to this guy, loot this first, and just like aim at his arm. See? Aim at the other arm. Boom. Done. Poor guy. He's on his knees. Alright, so there's that. And the reason they're not all attacking me is because I did the quest Mayor for a day. You definitely want to do that before you just run around here, because it's pretty dangerous if you don't. Purchasing, build, looking for Gatling Plasma and Enclave Plasma. The plasmas! Nothing there. See, there's lots of Protectrons here. So this is a good place to come. If you are hostile to the enemies, this is a great place to come. Just lay low or be well built. And, you know, use VATS if you want. Okay, nothing. Gatling laser doesn't count. All right, what else? Eat vegetables. All right, I need to pick a bunch of vegetables back at my camp. It's 12:31. I'm pretty sure it's at every 15 minutes, right? Not every 20 minutes. Stop this and go do that really quick. But the idea here is that you go grab some veggies. It helps if you're an herbivore for this, and it also helps if you have green thumb equipped, right? So you get twice as many items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use these vegetables as much anymore. What I should do is I should have a separate camp where I put all the vegetables, and that way I don't have anything here, because this does take up a lot of space. Vegetables occupy quite a bit of room in your camp budget. So if you're going to do it, it's probably better to do it in a separate location. You just eat the raw vegetables, right? You just picked them, and now you're going to find them, and you're going to eat them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just watch your health if you're a low health build, because you can burn through your health really quick eating these. Here we go. All right. Scrap clothing, armor, or a weapon. Mod an energy weapon. All right, well, let's see if I can mod an energy weapon, if I have one here. If not, I can craft one. Let's see. I have my enclave. I can't do that very easily. I'll have to create one. Okay, so. And you don't need any special, things equipped now, which is nice. Let's just go with, I'll go with plasma pistol. Level 15. I'm gonna go. You just pick anything, right? You can just do paint. And that counts because it's really cheap. It only took 1 oil. And that was only when I added the paint, right? When I took off the paint, it cost nothing. So that whole thing cost me 3 oil to do. Like super cheap. You just crunch that, get rid of all that. And what else do I have to do? Scrap clothing, armor, or a weapon. All right, so let's craft some clothing, because actually, you know what? I can probably craft like the super cheap melee thrown weapons. Let's see if this throwing knife. Does that count? It does. Nice. Okay, so yeah, throwing knives are really cheap. Just gonna crunch all those, and that counts. That just costs steel, and steel is like nothing. That's it for the week. Now I just have to go do a primal cuts. So I'm gonna go stay at my camp. I'm gonna go to a public server. Let's see what's on the atomic shop. Bundles. There's no free bundles. That's a mistake. Nuka Cola. But what are the bundles? Is it a fundle bundle? That's a office joke. Home cooking bundle. What's the one that has the machine that produces the milk? That's what I want on my alt account. Yeah, none of these have it. It's like a name. It's a named bundle, and I don't remember what it is. I'll know it if I see it. But you just have to look up Brahmin milk machine, and the one that generates milk is the one you want. That's how I got. That's how I got this machine right here. Normally, you wouldn't need Brahmin milk, but if you know exactly why you need Brahmin milk. It's amazing for moderating your radiation level. All right, so I'm going to go to a public server. I'm also going to bring her along because she also needs it. She'll basically just be sitting there doing nothing, sort of in stealth somewhere, although she'll probably be out of stealth, so I'll probably have to switch to a public event build, which is above 20% health and has Born Survivor in there as far as like an automatic stim pack use card. Way if she does get hit, she's not going to die, hopefully. So the event, if it occurs, should be in the next 10 minutes. All right, so I'm going to build a team. I'm going to be in my public event build as well. So it'll be 3. I'll be in camp for now. Now she's going to join that and be in her public event build. But she's in her camp build for now. Why no cake? Oh, I know why. Let's go to his camp and eat some vegetables. That'll bring her health up. Won't give her a buff, but she'll at least get her health up, and also qualify her for some of the achievement for the week. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Drop the corn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop the mut fruit. That'll get her back to 100% health. She also needs to create a cake at her new location. Come on, give me the achievement. I'm not tracking it, am I?
Don't eat just anything you find out there.
All right. Let's try that some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Perfect. She also has vegetables at her old house, the one at here at Morgantown, but no. Now we just wait for a moment until it appears. Anything good? No. All right. In the meantime, she can work on something. What can she work on? She can work on, let's see if there's snallygasters at Toxic Larry's on this server. If not, I can go to the train station at Watoga. There should be like 6 or 7 snallygasters there. Now, if the meat week stuff is on a 20-minute timer, they'll start appearing here in a moment. If they're on a 15-minute timer, then they won't start for another 7 minutes. Either way, it's going to work out for me. All right, so there's that. Drink tea. I have plenty of tea. At least I should. It's always the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. Cripple a ghoul's leg. We know where ghouls are. Vault 76. Easiest place to get to ghouls. It's a free teleport, and there's plenty of ghouls. It helps if you have an ESP mod like I do, where you can see everything glowing. Still okay. Let me go to my DPS build, which puts in scatter shot. There we go. That way, when I target the head, I also cripple their legs. At least it should. So I should only need to kill 9 ghouls for this. And she's already over here for the meat week Grams cook, but she'll be going other places first. Loot, 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 please. Okay, more up here. Okay, so at 20 minutes is still the events, the normal 20-minute events, public events. See that? How there's no loot? It's very strange. All right, I need to kill one more. Two more will do. Loot bug. All right, so now we're going to do humans, right? Over here at Point Pleasant again. So my wife and I are celebrating our anniversary by not going anywhere. We'll be cuddling and watching a TV show tonight. That's what we like to do because we're boring and old. But we will. I'm gonna go pick it up and bring it home. Oh, someone's been here. Are they still here? Because nothing's respawning. There we go. Fortunately, they left a bunch.
Hamburger? After that recipe, I could see.
I'm hitting VATS trying to target something, but nothing's here. Okay, maybe this is not a good place right now. That's the problem with the public server is you have to share. And that can be tedious. Let's go here, Twin Pines Cabins. Another 4 minutes, maybe? Oh, and my dad's coming into town, so that'll be fun. So that'll be Tommy's Pizza tomorrow, the best pizza on the planet. I will fight anyone on that front. Their subs, we used to eat their subs growing up, but I never had their pizza until I met my first wife. And then their family, it was like an institution with their family too. It was like, let's get Tommy's. And so she knew, hey, have you ever heard of Tommy? She's like, yeah, we get their pizza all the time. Like, never had their pizza. She's like, it's really good. So then, yeah, had their pizza for the first time after I met her. This was in 1984, 85. Handsome. And I was handsome. But I wasn't a playa. I was not a cheese dick. I didn't understand that I was handsome, which is sort of the best way to be. You know, you just go through oblivious, and girls are like paying attention to you and smiling and just like oblivious and clueless, and it's like, okay. Because you're sort of a nerd and introvert, and you have no idea. No idea at all. Let's go to Clancy Manor for more humans. Ooh, is that a meat week? That's a meat week. Or no, that's free range. Never mind. That's the free range that takes place up here in the northwest corner. Someone else is here with the same idea. Mine, my kills, my kills. How many? Am I not tracking those, or did I already do it? Kill human enemy. Okay, one more. This is also a place where you can find a Nuka Cola cranberry. It can sometimes be up here. Like, isn't it right, like right here, I think? Like right in here? For some reason, my telling me right there. Anyway, let's see here. Collect caps, sell wolf ribs, build floor wall decoration. Let's go do that. I'm now just killing time waiting for that event to begin. If you do have a stealthy build, I do recommend you build out a second public event build that does not require stealth for the meat week events, for the prime meat events, because You will not be in stealth. That is not how that works at all. It's event. Like the worst of the most public of public events where, you know, you try to sneak around all you want, but you're basically in danger the whole time. So none of your stealth perks will work. There's no use even putting them on. That's why it's nice to swap to a Furious build and be above 20% health. Survivor. Mod and energy weapon. Scrap. First on mod. Where's my...
I need to visit Flatwoods again sometime soon.
Okay, it's 15 minutes. I don't have to be... But, there we go. And then, crunch. Excellent. So just, you like, do the normal things, I guess. Still no meat week, huh? The timer's off? Very strange. Should be a meat week right about now. Odd. Well, I can keep doing this. Craft flare, okay. Tinkerbench, Tinkerbench. Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell. Where's my Tinkerbench? Did I not put one down? I may not have put one down. Or maybe, is this it? No, it's my cannery. Huh. Oversight. No Tinkerbench. Okay. Right there, so it's out of the way. Craft some flare. Souvenirs.
I need to visit Flatwoods again sometime soon.
Okay, there's flare. Cripple Protectron or Robotron. Arms, I'll do that. Again, I'm just killing time waiting for this event to... So I can do primal cuts. And in my brain, I'm thinking, Diablo 4, Diablo 4, Diablo 4. Because it starts in like 13 minutes. Not that I have to be there at the beginning, right? There's no reason to be there at the beginning. No real earthly reason. The thing that I have to do. It's just fun to be there at the beginning. There we go. Gonna explode. Let's go do this. Primal cuts. Where is it? Where is it? We'll see where it is. If it's in the forest, then it's stupid easy. Cuts it works is you hit a drum. Oh, this one's not too bad. You hit a drum and that sort of starts the event. And I'm going to basically put her up here. And hide her, but in public event mode. I'll bring her, well, I don't have any way to bring her health up. Put him in public event mode. I don't know why he has Covert Operative and Mr. Sandman. Let's put in Furious perks. What's the other good one that I want? That one works. All right, so here we go. She's just going to hang up there and do nothing. Hello. Here we go. I don't want to kill everything, right? But I do want to tag everything. So basically, creatures spawn and come in. See, I'm trying not to like steal all the kills. I just want, like, I could easily steal all the kills. That would be very rude. Actually, I'm just gonna go hang out up here. You get that show up. If they're all melee, then that's really fun. Like, these are all melee enemies so far. Like the toads. The dogs. More doggies. It helps to have the mod, by the way. So you can see where these things are. Snallygaster. We have we have an angler, I think, or a scorpion shooting things. What is that? Okay, we're all done. Now we're the last enemy. Where's the dangerous enemy? Ah. Is that it? No. Well, I guess they killed it down there. Unfortunate, but it happens. The dangerous enemy would drop a The dangerous enemy would drop a legendary item, but I'm not hurting for those anyway. But let's see, did I get credit for it? Daily primal cuts, there we go. That's what I wanted. All right, so now I'm going to go over to Graham's place here. I'm going to set him over there. She is going to do a little bit more here. Let's go try to cripple more things. I'm not going to try to loot. Matter. It's all junk. I'm going to do one more Graham's cook, and then I'll swap over to D4. On a separate stream, of course. All right. So he's going to run down here. In previous years, I've set up like a camp here or a survival tent, but my survival 4 as far as the priority of what they're doing. But what I can do is I can just go bloop. Okay. Back to crippling robo brains and robotrons. The robos. Usually don't go this way. I do need to make sure I'm targeting arms. What is with all these enemies blowing up now? It used to be that only the legendary ones and sentry bots would blow up. Now it seems like, oh. Alright, so here. Again, with the blowing up, it's just so weird. They must have changed that. Don't need that guy at the bottom. I need... the Robotron still in here? He is. Good. It's weird that I have to actually deliberately target both robot arms on this. It's not spreading the love, even though it is like exploding. That tells me that it is doing it, just not automatically using the card, which is weird. I have to like manually target each arm. Maybe I can try it on this guy. That's 9. Right arm. Right arm. Yeah, it's weird. It's not automatically spreading it. It's not spreading the love. I don't think there's any more robos here. No. All right, let's go down to Robotron. Robco headquarters. There's also Protectrons over at the Vault-Tec Agricultural, which is like just west of Flatwoods. Just gonna get in position here. Each arm is annoying. Left arm. Okay, there we go. For some reason, I thought it was left arm, head, right arm. I thought up and over. Okay. Back to the fishery. I'm not dropping many frames right now, which is a good thing. Don't know why. Don't know what's happening this morning that I would... Let's see if this needs an update. Whoops, I clicked the wrong one. Yes, that's my email. Oh, there we go. Let's crunch. And then let's craft. Actually, let me go to my craft. Throwing weapon. Throwing knife. Excellent. And then, let's see, I need to do the cook, sell wolf ribs. Whoops, not there. Go to his camp, because that's where the vendor is, right? Really? Screw it. Let's just go to the... That way I don't get locked out of a spit. After this cook, I'm going to go ahead and stop the thing, because there's no reason to keep streaming. You've seen me do everything on one character. There's no reason to see it on two characters. See how long I can stay in the air. It's just one of those fun things. All right, now we're just on hold until the event's over. I'll let everyone else do the interesting work. While Diablo 4 updates itself.
But no let meat sit long. Stock meat is burned meat.
And I shall be right back.
Meat cook take lots of work. Turn meat cooking stick. Stir meat cooking pot. Stop meat fires. But not just meat. Need wood, need greens, need critter bits. Okay, that one need too.
Nine mods.
It's time to start meat cook. Every human get ready.
You might think, you're not helping. Actually, you are helping. If you show up and you just stand there, you're not helping. So, or you get on a spit, you are helping. You're actually helping the whole thing progress.
Only need meat, but humans eat not meat too. Crab don't
The more you want basically everyone on an instrument and on a spit.
dance. We cook good.
Because that really helps a lot. That moves it very quickly. It very much makes up for people not cleaning up the fires and things in time. You know, like... Because every fire that's out there, every pile of poo decreases the speed of the timer. But everyone doing this, or beating a drum, up, so it sort of negates the effect. It sort of buys time for the people actually going and shooting, you know, creatures and submitting the intestines and stuff, or the critter bits, or whatever they are.
Need meat. Fire need wood. Crab
Up, all of a sudden, dropping frame.
humans have human need help from meat cook. Okay, the meat cook meat. Okay, more help. Keep spinning meat. Collect wood. Collect critter bits. Keep meat cook clean. Humans make this best meat cook can.
Of course, doing the Graham's Meat Cook is helping my score go up. It'd be funny if it got 150 by the end of this. Like, I wonder how many things I have here. 180. Oh, that's almost like how much I need. I was hoping before it was all over to buy both of these items, right? I might actually be almost there. More important to me. Okay, public events. Excellent. Let's see what I won. Pepper shaker. Okay, I already have that. But I can give it to alts. Pepper shaker, blackwater brew, blah, 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 blah. This lady. She won. Stuff she already knows. gold star daily challenges. We need to sell ribs to a vendor. Let's just go to Sutton and then find the train station. How does she not know that train station? That's weird. She's played the game almost as long as he's known it forever. Yeah, I want the weenie wagon. That's definitely something I want, at least on one character. Man, podium, I don't mind having it on only one character on each account because it's a drop in the game, not something that's exclusively, you know, something you have to use coins or something to buy. So you can basically, if you have that, you can place it at other camps, right? How does she not know this location? That's just the most bizarre thing. She's never had a cause to come here before. Just unreal. All right, so we're going to sell wolf ribs. Excellent. We're also going to sell meat cleavers, Molotov cocktails. Can you please stop putting those where I need to see things?
Or spiky bits to stab people with.
Bits.
You may find some here. Wanna buy some junk?
I'm normally near 40,000 caps on all my characters, but I have been buying like items for the Enclave plasma. So I've sometimes depleted my bit. Okay, so he's okay, good. Let's see what else. Is that it? Is it really that easy? Yeah, okay, so they're both sort of done. Let's see what she can buy. Go to season. I think they both have just this last page. So this. And then this, which is going to like take another day maybe. Or maybe another, like finishing this in the next day or two. Yeah, shouldn't be too difficult to get that. And then I'm done. There's nothing else there I want. The icon is very pretty, but I would never choose it because I already have icons set up on for my characters. I might pop back in here at 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 just to complete those out. Get them done for the day or for the week.
Time to make a fresh pot of sweet potato stew.
Protect and serve